Hi everyone, Neville here from NevilleTaylor.com. Hope you're all well. It's just after 8 p.m. on Wednesday night and shooting video number 26 in my series of 90. Still enjoying this process. It's been awesome. Hope you guys are all going great in your video challenges and also in your businesses. Hope you're doing really well. Just wanted to have a little chat to you just briefly about my last year since I've been out of the corporate world and in business for myself, how it's gone, what I've done, what I haven't done, and just to give you a bit of an insight as to a year in my life. So I left work as I'm an accountant, so I left work as a finance manager for a major engineering company in Melbourne, just short of a year ago, in April 2014. After about 40 years in the corporate world, I decided I'd had enough and wanted to try and do something a bit different. My wife and I flew out a few days later from Melbourne to London to have a bit of a holiday and also catch up with our daughter, who's been living in London had that stage for about 14 months. And we spent a couple of weeks with her and three or four days in Edinburgh, which we loved, and then back to London, to Paris for a few days, which was awesome, and through back to Melbourne via Singapore. So just over a month we were away, and were able to recharge our batteries and just have the best holiday. It was just unbelievable. Loved London, loved the UK. It was fantastic. On arriving back, had been thinking a lot. Okay, now what do I do? And still thought, well, I'm still got a bit in me. I'll try to get back into the corporate world and work as an accountant and so forth in the corporate world, which I really enjoyed. And sort of went out looking for another role. Met lots of consultants, met lots of businesses. Rewrote my resume a number of times. Updated LinkedIn, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff, Facebook, every possible, avenue that I thought people could find you and, research you. I got into shape. And I must say I probably didn't spend enough or didn't put enough energy and effort and enthusiasm into the job search, because I knew deep down it wasn't really what I wanted to do. And anyway, as a result, I didn't get the sort of roles that I was really looking for, that exactly, what I wanted. So I decided, no, I really want to, go out on my own. So I set the wheels in motion and got myself set up as an accountant in an accounting practice, and set it up for myself. Started from scratch, no clients, nothing, no systems, procedures, nothing. Set it all up. Which wasn't all that hard. There's a lot of resources out there and various accounting bodies that helps you with all sorts of stuff. But it was a great process. Going through getting licensed, getting registered, setting up a company, setting up all the systems and procedures. Setting up an accounting system, setting up a bank accounts, and all those sort of things that you really need to be ready from day one to hit the ground running. And I really wanted to do that to make sure I was ready to go from day one. Nothing was outstanding. So I had a long list of to-dos and did all them and hit the ground running in about August, September. I was able to actually open my doors to go and chase clients, which I duly did. It went reasonably well for the first few months, and I was sort of, there was lots of tire kicking from various approaches, but I really wanted to. I knew that I'd have to do a lot of marketing, and what I did was to go out and look for somebody in the marketing world to help me market my business and really, really market me, because I was the business. And so engaged a marketing consultant, which worked with me for about 3 months, I suppose, and it was really good working with them, but I just didn't get the traction that I was looking for. So I kept looking, and traced and spoke to a lot of people about online marketing, and in the end found the SFM, which I thought would be a great way to use their systems, their procedures, their processes, and everything that sort of resonated with me to market my accounting practice. It was only after I'd done a little bit more work on researching them and how they worked and what they did that I thought, well, here's an opportunity not only to market my own accounting practice, but also to get involved in the affiliate marketing process and use that as a second revenue stream and a way to learn new skills for a new a new life, I suppose, after accounting. And that's been great. Really, helped me a lot in do a lot of marketing for my business, which I've done. Have lots of leads from that. Got a few clients from that process. But it's a lot more to do there. I think I've got lots of ideas to get on and market my accounting practice, as well as lots of ideas to, from all the training that we've received through SFM and DEA, to market the online marketing business. So it's been absolutely fabulous. So that's what I've been doing, technically for the last sort of, I suppose, 12 months, really. But there have obviously been lots of other things, not just work, but other things that I've been doing that have, kept me busy, I suppose. And one of them has been, travel. So really, we've travelled a little bit more, and not overseas, but just around Australia a little bit. But also planning travel. I really want to get to New York later this year. Never been to New York. I'd love to see it. Been on my bucket list for a long time, and I really want to get into. I'm a guitar tragic, so I really want to get my guitar over there and see if I can, jam in a blues club with some real blues players. Obviously on the sporting front, I'm getting on a bit, but I do love to. Play and watch sport, get involved in fitness, through cycling, through playing golf and all sorts of things like that, but more from a social perspective, but also, from a fitness perspective as well. And then there's all sorts of things around social. I love being social with friends and family, and so, keeping lots of that. So I've got lots of ideas and things on my bucket list that I want to do and have been, planning over this last year. So that's a sort of a potted history about what I've been doing over the last year. I mean, it's a lot has happened. It's been a great learning experience, and really enjoyed everything, and looking forward to more of the same. Anyway, so thanks for listening to this, and I'm glad we had this little chat, and I'll chat to you again tomorrow on video 27. All the best. Bye.